I bought 241 pieces of hair jewelry. Was it worth it? Welcome to Dreadlock Diaries, where we review hair jewelry, hair accessories, hairstyles, anything to do with dreadlocks and lifestyle. First thing first, 241 hair pieces for locks or anything for less than £10. That is a bargain. That is very, very impressive. So let's see if it's worth it or not. So within this you get cuffs, beads, rings, different things. It's a whole mixture. So, and also different gold pieces and different silver pieces too. So a whole mixture of different styles. Also, if you guys want me to make a video about how to put these in your hair, because you have different clips and different beads, if you want to know, let me know and I will make a video. So looking through these, first thing I noticed is that they are very, very lightweight. So they will not pull on your locks, they will not feel too heavy or anything like that. So that's already the first good thing about this. So the first one is this gold cuff, which they have in silver too. So this is what it looks like right here. It's quite small, but still works. I will put a picture right here of how it looks on my locks and also how it looks on someone else's locks right here. The other one is a bit skinnier locks, but if it does not work at all, I will not put up the picture here, but if it does, I will show it right here. Also, to quickly show, this is the silver one. So here we have another one. This one is like, this is the type of hair jewelry where you can wrap it around of your locks and it will be either short if you keep it the same that it is, or you can elongate it, make it longer so it can wrap around a whole bigger piece of your locks. So this, I would say, if your locks are a bit thinner, you can twist it a bit tighter. If your locks are a bit bigger, there's less twisting that you have to do, or you might have to twist it the opposite way so that it gets a bit bigger. But this is what it looks like. It's a little twirl at the top and the bottom. I think it's really cute. This is perfect if you're into like a bohemian style, you know, earthy girl or guy. You know, if you're into that, this is perfect. They also have it in silver, so if you prefer silver, it will also be nice. I'll put it right here to show you what it looks like on my locks and a bit skinnier locks. Here's the silver one. This is what it looks like, silver, still cute. So now this is another one that you can twist around your locks. This is a bit of a different style than the other one. The other one is a bit more popular. This one you can also use, but it's a bit tougher to twist around your locks. So you would have to really test it out to see which one you prefer. But this is quite similar. It's just a bit of a simpler style as it's only, you know, a circle, which you can wrap around your locks. And with this one too, because the hole is a bit bigger than the other one, you might have to twist it much tighter. But as it's tougher to twist, it might be easier to just have it if your locks are a bit thicker, so you have to do less twisting. But it's worth a try. I will show it right here on my locks and a bit skinnier if it did fit on the skinnier ones. So this is the beads. You get a collection of about 8 in this box, so decent amount, because you don't, maybe you do want to fill up your locks, maybe you don't, but it's a decent amount, I would say. This is what it looks like. You have different styles. As you can see, this is kind of like a checkered look, you know, quite simple. But then we have this one, which is a bit darker, but still really cute, you know. So as you can see, different styles. Even this one, to be honest, this one is red, still really cute, you know. Only thing with these are that they're quite skinny, so the hole is quite small, as you can see. So I would say this is much better for people that have very, very skinny locks, maybe even sister locks, to be honest, because these are very, very small. But then again, what I would say, if you really, really want these beads, a cool trick is to have like a little piece of string you put it in the hole and then you wrap it around your lock so that the lock is not inside of the bead, but the bead is still hanging on the lock, if you want to try that. So if it works for my locks, which it might not, I will show it here, but I will also try and show it on skinnier locks if they even fit on skinnier locks. But I would say for sure, sister locks, it will definitely work. Okay, so this is the cutest selection, I would say, from the box. It's like different type of designs. Okay, so the first one is this little leaf. The reason why this is a little bit different is because it's not a simple leaf, but it's kind of like an ethereal type of leaf. If you look at it, it's very, very cute, I would say. Look at that. I think that is so cute and so cool. And the reason why I like this one is because I love jewelry where you can feel your jewelry swinging a little bit when you walk or you do whatever you do. Like this one that I have, it's a little bit of a shell. I love it because you can feel it. And if you have short locks, you might enjoy the feeling because it feels like your locks are a bit longer. So that's why I love it. This one is the same type of style. It's on a little hoop, so you can choose where to put it. I will make a little picture. I will show you right here what it looks like on my locks. I think it's so cute. I think it would suit so many different styles. Whatever you do with your hair, it will just fit in. Hello guys, this is Editor Candy. I did not know I said the word cute so many times. Oh my gosh, this is actually crazy. I promise I know way more words than the word cute. I don't know what came upon me. I don't know what happened, but my English is not this bad, I promise. Like, I might have to do a little English course. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video where I will probably say cute even more times. Okay, so this is one I actually have never seen for hair jewelry before. I think this is so adorable. I think this suits Christmas time. Anything that's like, you know, festive or something like that. I think this suits so perfectly. This is like a little bell. It's a little bell that you can have in your hair. I think that is so different. I think it's so unique. I think it's like not something you see every day. So if you like doing cute stuff that's like different than what most people have, I think this is the one. This totally, I even want to put it in my locks. I think it's perfect. And this one is my personal favorite. It's a little turtle. I think it's adorable. I love Ninja Turtles. I would definitely be putting this in my hair just for fun, because why not? I think this is so cute. Look at that. And it's gold too. This is like when you go to the museum and you see all those artifacts, those golden artifacts. This is what it looks like to me, like historical turtle. I think that's what it looks like. I think it's so adorable. If this is what you're into, if you love animals, sea turtles, sea animals, anything to do with that, I think this is perfect. I think it's fun to be able to express the things that you love through your hair, because I feel like, why not? Especially with locks. Like, locks are so natural, you know. Why not put natural looking jewelry in your hair to just up the style a little bit, you know? So I think definitely the one, my personal favorite, but I think it's so cute. Oh, and just like the little bell, festive type of jewelry, this is the same vibe. This is a snowflake. If it's winter, Christmas, anything, this is so cute. This is what it looks like. I think it's so cute, especially because it's gold. It will just shine on different things. I think it's so cute, you know? And I feel like throughout the year, if you want to switch up the jewelry every couple months, this is perfect, because you can have like seasonal type of hair jewelry. This is like for the winter, then the turtle for summer, anything like that. I think it's so fun. This box is literally perfect for switching up hair jewelry every couple months for whatever style you want, whatever the season is. If you go on holiday, anything like that, this is the perfect box. And just like the other leaf too, there's actually another leaf in here, and it's bigger. I think this is so cute. If you have like really, really big locks, like really thick locks and a lot of it, sometimes hair jewelry can kind of hide in it. So if you like bigger things, this is perfect. You can see it. It's not too small, not too big even, you know? And it's even a little bendy. Makes it look so cool. It's a bit bendy, looks all natural. You know, why not? They even have more different type of style of cuffs. So the first two that I showed you, the silver and the gold, quite small, quite simple, but still cute. Here though, you have like shaped like a crown, I would say. I think it's so cool. This is the one that's shaped like a crown. Your hair is your crown. I think it suits perfectly. Very royal vibes, you know, but it really does still suit. So for this, you also have a silver version. Quite simple, but still royal type of vibes. I think that the gold one gives more royalty vibes, but if you really love silver, I think it suits perfect. You can just use the silver one, or you can use the gold ones, or you can even mix and match gold and silver. I think it works. And then these ones, if you're into like medieval type of vibes, if you're into historical museum, I don't know, just old stuff, I think this is really cool. It's a snake, and I think it kind of reminds me of those Egyptian snakes that they have like on the walls, you know, when you look into the historical stuff. I think this is what it looks like. So if you're really into that, I think this suits perfect. And it's gold again, you know, very shiny, very cool. I think it's dope, you know. Only thing with this one though, I would say it's a bit heavier. I think this is made out of metal or something, so you will feel it a bit more on your locks. So if you have a bit of skinnier locks, don't put this on the tips of your locks, because the tips will kind of wear out a little bit because this is pulling on it. So I would recommend not putting it on your tips, or if you have very skinny locks, maybe not putting it in at all because of the weight. But if you have thicker locks, this should be fine. You will not even have any issue with it. You might feel it a bit more than the other jewelry, but I think that's part of it. And you also get a silver version. So if you're into silver, this works. This is also the cool thing about this box. Most of the things in this will be in either gold or in silver, so you can kind of pick and choose. If you're feeling a bit more silver one day, you can choose silver. If you want to switch it up to gold, you can just do gold. So, and it's an even amount of each color, so I think it's perfect if you want to just play around with your hair. Another section of the cool things in this box is this moon, half moon. I think it's so different. It's so unique. If you want to just be different, this is the one. Look at that. I think that looks so dope. Look at that. I think this is one of those accessories you can kind of like either kind of hide away in a cool way, where it's like if you move your hair it kind of pops out a bit. Even if you want it to stand out and just have it on a lock and it's just hanging like that, or even at the bottom, still suits the vibe, you know. It still stands out. If that's what you want, this is perfect. And if you have earrings that are like a moon or whatever, you can just match it with your hair. Now we are in the section of shells, which is the most popular way that people accessorize their locks. They use shells of all kinds, shapes, amounts, everything. So if that's what you want to, also contains in the box. This one is a little bit smaller than the other one that I'm gonna show you in a bit, but I think it suits. Like if you're wearing white, this will stand out in such a cute way. And the gold suits so well. Look at that. Again, royalty. That's what it looks like to me. This is the other shell. This is the one that you see most of the time when people have shells in their locks. I think it looks really nice. This is like one of my favorites, like the shell vibes, because it kind of gives a bit, you know, Caribbean, if you're into that. I'm Caribbean myself, so I love to do anything to do with it. So this one suits if you're into even holiday. If you're going on holiday, you're going to the beach, you want to do some beach vibes, you can put one or even a couple of them. I think you can just kind of overload with this one. I think it's so cute. And then to end it off, this is like a very simple hair accessory, which most people do have when they want a just simple accessory. Like simplicity is their thing. This is perfect. It's one of the rings that they have, which they also have in silver. So this is what it looks like. Very simple. The reason why I like this one is that it's not like a toned down type of gold. This is a very yellowy gold, so it looks a bit more, you know, expensive, which is what I would say. But I like this one a lot. If you want to keep it simple, it's a type of accessory you can kind of like mix and match with other accessories. You know, it can have like different versions in your hair. This is one of the ones that is simple but still an accessory. They also have this in silver right here, but even though it doesn't look that silvery, still same thing like the gold one. You can just mix and match with different accessories in your hair. If you want to keep it simple, you can just have this one. Even mix and match with your jewelry. If your jewelry is silver, I think it stands out even more. So my end review of this box, this set of hair jewelry, is if your locks are thicker, a lot of them will be totally fine, no matter how light or heavy. If your locks are quite skinny, I would say be a little bit more careful about which ones you choose, which selection, like especially the hanging ones. Be careful about how much you put, where you put it, how many you put. Be very careful with it. Test out here and there, because you don't want to put something too heavy and then make your locks snap. So that's what I would say. I would also say that this is perfect for everyday wear or even special occasions. If you want to have like a whole gold set in your hair to match your outfit, if you want to have a little silver, or even if you want to mix and match silver and gold, perfect. If you want to try any of the designs, if you want to like step out of your comfort zone with your locks, these are so perfect. Like you can try the shells, you can try the snowflake, the turtle, which is what I'm gonna try for sure, the moon, the snake. You can literally try any of them out. If you want to experiment with your locks, this is the box, because you have simple ones and you have a bit more exotic, extravagant type of ones. So definitely for this. I would also say the best pieces out of this box is any of the cuffs. If you want to try any of the cuffs, perfect, easy. The crown ones or the simple ones. The loop ones I think are really, really good, but I would rate them about maybe a 7 out of 10, because with those it really depend how thick or thin your locks are. If you want to stretch them out or not. Also the length of your locks. If your locks are very, very short, it might not work unless you keep it in one place and you twist it in that one place to make it tighter. That could work too. Again, if you want me to make a video with these hair jewelry and show you how to put it in and how to do everything you gotta do, I will make a video. That's what I would say. I think if I had to say the worst one, I'll probably say maybe the other twist one, the one that pretty much this one here. That one I would say is maybe the worst one, because it's a bit tougher to twist around your locks. So if this is your first time doing hair jewelry, I wouldn't recommend using that one. But then again, it's only one piece out of the whole box. A lot of the things in this box you can use very well, you know. Even with people in your house, if they have locks, you can share the whole box. There's 241 pieces in this box, so if you want to share, why not, you know. My final verdict on this box is I think it's perfect. If you want to experiment with your locks, if you want to try different things, this box is for you. Even if you want to have a little tester of trying different things, this is the perfect box. It's got different styles, different sizes, different selections. This is perfect, and it's less than 10 pounds. Less than 10 pounds, and you get 241 pieces. I would try everything. I would try everything. Even if you use half of it, you paid less than 10 pounds. You know, you can always give it to somebody else or anything like that, but there's a very, very high chance, I guarantee, you will like most of the things in here. So I would definitely say it is worth it. If you're willing to use and try different things, this box is definitely worth the price. So thank you for watching Dreadlock Diaries, where we review different hair accessories, different hair jewelry, hairstyles, anything to do with dreadlocks. So if you see anything that you want me to try and you're not sure if you want to buy it and you want me to try it, feel free to let me know in the comments and I will try it. This is what the whole channel is about. It's just all about trying different things and seeing if it's worth it or not. So yes, if you want this little box of hair jewelries, link is in the bio. Let me know what you think in the comments, if you tried it or not. Let me know what your favorite one even is out of these. Your top 3 pieces of this jewelry and how much you rate it out of 10.